Hi guys, it's Ashleen here. So I had this taken out. I had a skin cancer taken out from just here on Thursday last week, and it's Monday afternoon now. Yesterday I had to go and get antibiotics because it's infected, and I don't know if you can see, but I'm a little bit bruised here. But I got some new products in the post this morning, and I really want to try them. So we're just going to ignore this little white patch, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to try this because I've got a few breakouts. I'm going to try and use this one. I don't know if you can see. It's a Physicians Formula Organic Wear CC Cream, which is like a color correcting one. And it's got an SPF of 20 in it, which is really good because I'm going to only be using products with SPFs in them now because I don't want to get anything else cut out of my face. And I also got this one, which is called Everyday Minerals. And it's actually a powder concealer. I haven't had much luck with normal concealers, so I'm going to give this one a go. It's fairly light mineral concealer. It's by Everyday Minerals. Now, these two products I actually got off iHerb. Now, I didn't know about iHerb until I started using, there's a Facebook site for people with curly hair because I have quite curly hair. It's pulled up today because it's a wash day tomorrow. And they use iHerb, and I thought I'll get on and have a look. Now, I got this for $17, and in Priceline, it's almost $39. So it is a huge saving. And the Everyday Minerals concealer, Everyday Minerals, it's not like a high-end brand, but it's not your drugstore normal type. And this is only $13, so we'll give them both a go today. Now, it's kind of like a chit-chat, get ready with me. I've got a couple of new products that I want to show you. So stick with me and we'll work around the elephant in the room here. Oh, that's not a nice finger. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys and we'll get into it very shortly. Okay, so for base / primer, we're going to put on the Organic Wear Physicians Formula CC Color Correcting Cream or Color Correction Cream. It's an SPF 20 and the color is in light. No, you can't see it. Anyway, we'll get in. This is brand new. I haven't even opened it yet, which I can't get it out of the box. There we go. It's quite cute packaging, but I don't know if it's going to be enough color. It's got the little security seal on it. And I'm actually just going to put it on with my fingers today. And I don't know how much I'm going to need, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, I'm going to still need some coverage, so I'll put a little bit of a foundation over the top. But if you were going to go, obviously it's winter in Australia at the moment, but if you were going to go to the beach and you just wanted a little something, or the pool or something like that, you could just use that. I'll wear it throughout the day and I will see how it goes and I'll let you know in the next one. Now, I'm just going to pop a little bit sort of around the perimeters of my face and my chin. I'm going to use my Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear. This is a high-end product, but I tell you what, it is so worth the money because I have tried so many foundations that claim to do things that really just don't do them. Oh, this is a BYS foundation brush. Not a bad price. I got it from Gloss, the shop Gloss. I think it was about 16 bucks, which is pretty good. But the only thing about this is it smells like a rich old lady, which is an awful thing to say, but that's all I can think of. Yeah, that works well together. And that's quite, you could do this every day if you wanted to. If you don't have any blemishes and you just want a light coverage, you could just use that CC cream on its own. Because I used the Rimmel BB cream and it broke me out something shocking. So everyone has different skin types, but it did not work for me. So that's foundation down. Now I got this. I found another fantastic online site, obviously because Australian prices are so much more expensive than like the US and stuff. So this is BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. This is from the website called Glam Radar, and I think I only paid $14 for that. It is super, super full coverage, so I really suggest using a beauty blender or a sponge. This is an Eco Tool sponge, I think. Don't quote me on that, but it's one of those ones. I think it was only about $12, $13. I got from Priceline. I've wet it, it's damp, so they're a lot smaller than this when you get it. It looks dirty, but that's because I've just put filthy hands all over it. So it's like got a little top on it. And I am only just going to put a tiny bit because it is such full coverage. And then I'm going to blend it down into the upside down triangle to sort of highlight. But the only thing about it is a really odd lid. It doesn't feel like it's very secure, which is not good. I crease so easily under here, and I'm really puffy and got big bags because I can't lie. I sleep on this side and I can't lie on this side, and it's so annoying. So just use sunscreen and you won't have to worry about what I have had to worry about. Now I'm going to use a synthetic brush. This is just like a cheap ass synthetic brush, but I'm going to try and set under my eyes with this Everyday Minerals concealer powder. So it's in like it's got the little holes in the top. I'm just going to tap a bit into the top. It's actually like a loose mineral powder. See, that's how it comes out, like a loose powder. I'm just going to get a bit on the brush. And we're going to try right, so goodbye dark circles. I like that combination, it works well. So I use the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer, and then I set it with my Everyday Minerals Mineral Concealer in Fairly Light, and this one is in, I have no idea. Oh, it's the color 100, number 100. I am going to use my NYX Wonder Stick, which is like contour one end and just use the highlight a bit just here. And then you get your beauty blender, and I'm going to use the bigger end to blend it out. Ow, that maybe wasn't such a good idea. Oh fuck, excuse French, that hurts. Oh, we'll work with it, that bloody hurt. You have to do it really lightly because that's really sore there. Didn't realise it was sore, but it is. Okay, that's your base down. I got a Nude by Nature mineral finishing veil, which I'm just going to use to set the rest of my face. I'm staying away from these areas because I'm going to set them with a tiny bit of pressed contour. Just to deepen it a tiny bit. So I'm going to use my Napoleon Perdis Love Shine Highlight and Bronzing Powder This one was from Catch of the Day. I got this one given to me, but I know that it wasn't hugely expensive, so it is very affordable. I'm going to use my Real Techniques contouring brush, and I'm just going to just set where I contoured using the NYX Wonder Stick. And oh yeah, got a frog in my head. I'm going to bronze up just a touch. I'm just going to use the same brush. I've got Younique Beachfront bronzer. Now this has got a shimmer in it. This is the color Sunset. I'll list all the products in the description bar. So it's just a little bit warmer, and I'm just going to dust it where I would put blush normally, but I'm not going to use blush today. And it has got a shimmer in it, so if you don't like shimmers, you won't like this, but just give something extra. I got, again from Glam Raider, the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics. Now this isn't her new one. This is the one with the 10 colour eyeshadow and full highlighter palette in it. So it's just in like a little sheet. You slide it out, and there are your colours. So it's a really nice neutral one. I'm really impressed with it. They're really buttery, really creamy. They're really easy to blend. But before I get into that, I'm just going to set all these powders in place with my Badescu Skincare. This is the facial spray with aloe, herbs and rosewater. Now, I learned this lesson the hard way, but don't open your eyes and spray it because it hurts. Just covering that bit because I don't want it on my stitches. So that'll dry off while I'm showing you this. Now I'm just going to do a wash of color today. So I'm going to use this color here in the top, which is like a matte. Now, I don't know, it's just the top one in the top. Well, it's my left, your right, in the top right of this. And I'm just going to put that from the brow to there. While my skin is still drying, I'm going to use my NYX Eyebrow crayon, which is the little spoolie on it. It's really good to use because it's such a fine tip. And this is the Colour in Taupe, EP06 Taupe. So I'm just going to use the... And I don't know what's going to happen when this comes off because half my eyebrow's under there. So I may lose a bit of my eyebrow because this dressing doesn't come off until Thursday and the stitches come away. So we will see what happens. Alright, so that's eyebrows done. So I'm just going to get, this is a Younique, no it's not, it's an Arbonne eyeshadow brush. It's just a nice soft one to pop the colour all over. So that's what we're going to do, and you can see how much stuff comes on, and I literally just dabbed it in there. So just going to pop that all over for like a base and bring it all the way up just to lift the eyebrow a little bit. Yeah, literally look, one swipe and the brush is like coated. Now, this wasn't very expensive. I was really impressed with the Glam Raider website. Actually, it had some beautiful products for really good prices. So get on and check it out. Smaller, this is a shading brush. And I might do I'm actually going to use one of the highlighter shades just in the crease, which is this one here. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a taupe, but it's got shimmer in it, and it's just a really nice one. I've used the bronze one. I tried that out the other day and I really like it. So I'm just going to pop this just in the crease. Just make sure that that's blending okay. Oh, cool, you can pull that off. I don't like them, they're annoying. And it doesn't take much to blend it. Not that you can see because my computer's shit house. I'm working on that. I'm going to get myself a new, like a camera thing that I can attach to the top. Because at the moment I'm just using my camera that's on the computer, like the webcam thing. So I'll get a new one eventually. It just puts a little bit of dimension back in, so it's just not one flat thing. Now I said I was going to do a watercolor, but I told you a big fat lie. So I'm going to use the sort of mauvey color here, just with the same brush. And again, like all you have to do is like touch it really lightly, and it's full coated, so that's really good. And I'm just going to pat this straight on the lid. So that's that bit, and then we will get, I need to put my brushes aside so I can clean them. I'm just going to get this is a smudge brush by Elf. This was like $6 from Kmart, well worth it, really, really dense bristles, so you can almost use it like an eyeliner, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to go in with this shade right here, and it's like a bronze, almost like a burnt, yeah, it's like a burnt bronzy sort of colour. And I'm just going to use that under my whole lash line at the bottom. So that's that. I'm quite pleased with that. And it's quite easy because you've got everything in the one palette. You don't need to go through and find different colours from there. And you can use, it's got sort of like your golds and your nudes and your champagnes. And then it's got your deeper mauves and burgundies. And then you've got like your coffee espresso colours. And it's got all these beautiful highlight shades. Obviously, this one I wouldn't use on myself because I'm so fair. But you can use it as like an eyeshadow colour. Or you could probably even put it on and then put like a clear gloss straight over the top. It would be a really pretty lip colour. So there's a few different things that you could use it for, really. It's really versatile. And I love this. In there, it says, aspire to inspire. And that's what she has done. She is so amazing. So look up Carli Bybel. That's how her name is spelt on YouTube. She's beautiful. She has this huge mop of beautiful shiny black hair and lips and eyes for days. She's just stunning. So now I'm going to use, which I haven't used for a little while. Actually, I'm going to line my waterline with my Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil Easy Glide Waterproof. So that's one eye lined, and it does really it just brings the whites of your eyes further down to make your eyes look bigger. It's a really good little trick, especially if you're feeling tired. So this one, I swear, Essence has some beautiful stuff, and it is so cheap. You can get it in Priceline, but you can also get it, I'm sure I got it from either Kmart or Target. I can't remember which one it is, but just look up Essence online. Now, I'll have it listed in the description bar, so you'll be able to type in it and like in your Google search, and it will come up with where you can buy it. So it's a good one for us Australians when we don't have access to a lot of the stuff that all the beauty gurus online use. And I'm just going to go like this to make sure I'm all blended in. Totally unnecessary step. And I'm feeling a wee bit special today. Right. Now, I'm going to use for mascara because I really I hate putting false lashes on. I haven't yet found a glue that doesn't irritate my eyes. So I have my Younique 3D fibre lashes. Now this one comes with, you've got the fibres and then you have the gel transplant stuff. So you use the gel first, which is black, which is good. And you just coat your lashes with that. And then you use the fibres straight over the top whilst it's still wet. They're really weird. You can see the fibres in it. And then to set that so that they don't float all over the place, you go back over it with the gel. And I just, like, you could dead set throw out your false lashes and just use this. I'm just going to use the gel as a mascara for my lower eyelashes. The only thing I will say with this is make sure that you do it up super tight because it can dry out. And if you want to get it online, I will leave where you can buy it in the description bar. You can keep layering and layering and layering that, and you're going to get the most beautiful full thick lashes. If you don't like your lashes to look clumpy, then you probably won't like this, but I don't mind it because it makes them look quite thick. So now for lips, I'm dead set, just can't be bothered today, so I had a lip liner in here. This is a Younique Moodstruck Precision Pencils Lip Liner in the colour Pouty. I've used this several times before because it's just a really nice natural colour. And that's the final look, guys. You can finish it off again with the Badescu Skincare, which I'm going to because I just want to lock it all in place. Again, this is really difficult, so we'll just have to do it with that hand. Sort of melts it all into your skin, makes it look a bit more natural. Sorry that this one was a bit longer, but I really wanted to share Glam Raider and iHerb with you because you can get beautiful, beautiful products. I'm very impressed with this actually for quite good pricing. So get on and have a look. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I do want to share easy, quick, affordable ways for Australian women to get makeup, or Australian men, whichever floats your boat. I don't care. But it is nice to be able to get some of the stuff that you see online and you see on Instagram, and you think in Australia you have to go to Sephora and spend like $90 on the stuff. On Glam Raider, it's so much cheaper. So get on, give it a go, see what you think of it. I also have this. I'm going to start a series once I get the stitches out. I bought this. It's called Giavine, and it's a specialized scar formula. I'm going to pop in the... like I'll insert a photo in there for you of, I had a skin cancer taken off my leg. Well, it wasn't a skin cancer, it had suspicious cells in it, but it didn't heal very well because it's on my lower part of my ankle. It's very, very dark and red. So we're going to try using this. We'll use a whole tube on both lots of scars and we'll see if we get a difference with it. But anyway, enjoy your day. Take care, hooroo, guys. That's my thing, hooroo. And I will see you in the next one.